This is a 2019 on a 69 registration Tesla Model 3 Standard Range Plus. We actually think it's the best pick of the three models purely on the basis of value for money. This particular car has covered just 26,000 miles and we've priced it extremely competitively. I don't think there's a better value one out there. It's finished in the triple layer white pearl paint with the black leather interior, and it's got most features on a Tesla are standard, but the one big option it has got, which is a very expensive cost option, I think it's nearly £10,000, is the full self-driving capability. So that allows you to do things like you can summon the car forwards using your phone out of a parking space if people have parked too close to you. If you indicate whilst you're on cruise control, it will change lane without you touching the steering wheel, and a few other bits like that. It will park itself into a parking bay completely automatically. So it's a nice option to have, and it's pretty much the only option you can have other than some wheels as well. But we'll go around the car and I'll talk you around it as we go around. So starting at the front, you've got all LED headlights. They're actually very bright as well, and they've got automatic high beam. So if a car comes the other way, it will automatically dip the beam for you. You don't have to worry about touching the headlights at all. And then obviously being a Tesla, being a fully electric car, no need for any grills or anything around the front. So they've gone for a nice smooth finish across the front, and you'll see parking sensors, etc., all around the car. As we come around the side of the car, this car's got the 18-inch Aero Wheels, which I actually think look quite cool. I know it's a sort of mixed opinion, but I personally think they look really cool. And with the added benefit of, I think they give something like an extra 8% range. You know, they're sort of a no-brainer for me. So that's those wheels there. As we come around, you'll see subtle little cameras. So like there's one in this bit on the front wing here, there's a camera there. The car's covered in cameras. There's one in the B pillar here. And this is all to do with the self-driving and the features the car's got. You've got these nice flush chrome door handles. You just push it in and pull it out. And it's frameless doors, and you'll get a quick peek inside. And obviously the key feature inside, which we'll go through when we go around the driver's side, is that 15-inch infotainment screen in the middle there. It's basically a laptop screen without a keyboard. And then on the roof, you've got this big expansive glass roof which goes all the way back, and when you have a look from inside, when we get around the other side, you'll see just how great that looks. Really lightens the cabin up and makes it more roomy for the back passengers. And if you just have a quick look in here, again, another key benefit of electric cars is there's no lump in the floor. It's a completely flat floor. So you'll quite easily get 5 adults in here, and there's tons of legroom as well, because there's just no need. It's just the batteries go underneath the car, so there's nothing taking up space in there. And then coming around the back of the car, the charge point's just in here. They hide it very nicely into the rear lights here, so that automatically pops open when you go to charge the car. And then coming around the back, again, just nice, smooth, clean lines, nothing too fussy. And then if I show you in the boot here, so those Aero wheels, which I mentioned before, are just a plastic cover, and I've got an example in here because this car's actually got a spare one. You can pull them straight off. So if you don't like these, you can pull it off. A lot of people do it. I prefer them on, but they give you like just a standard 18-inch alloy underneath. We've got a first aid kit in the red bag, a bag for your 3-pin charger there, and then this is a dual-ended charger. So depending on which socket you've got at home, there's 2 charging cables with this particular car, so you should never get stranded. Again, not very deep boot, goes all the way back, and the seats do fold down in the back as well, so it'll go even deeper as well. So if I just pull the boot down. Coming round the driver's side, so if I open the driver's door here, so again, it's very minimalist in this car. There's as little buttons as there can be. So you've got a button to release the door electrically there, and then all of your 4 window switches there. And then you've got electric seat buttons on the side of the seat, but other than that, that is it in terms of physical buttons in this car. The rest is all controlled through the central 15-inch screen. I'll just jump in it now. So Tesla's keys, so they're actually this little credit card here, which you'll see here. They give you 2 of these, but the idea is that these are just sort of an emergency, and you should connect the car via an app on your phone. So when you walk near the car, it will recognise your phone's near. It'll unlock the car, and when your phone's inside the car, it will run. Because I've not connected it, I'll use the card, and all you do is you just swipe it in the middle here, and the car's running. The car is now on. So you'll see the headlights have come on. It will beep because the door's open. but if I just press the P button, it will stop. And as I mentioned before, you've got this massive 15-inch, very high definition screen in the middle here. So all satellite Google Maps, and you'll see based on the roads, it's got live traffic and everything. So there's no need to sort of connect your phone for Waze or anything like that, because it's all live traffic on here, and it's very neat. If I go onto Navigate, you can just find all of the superchargers near you. So it's already found 7 or 8 within sort of 10 miles of where we are here. So there's plenty of opportunities to charge the car. You should never need to worry about the range. There's tons of things you can do in here. So you can go in, for example, theatre. If you're when you're charging, I mean, it does not take long at all. I've done it myself a few times now. You'll be there for less than half an hour, and you've got Netflix, YouTube, other stuff to sort of, even sort of games you can play and stuff whilst you're waiting for it to charge. So tons of stuff to do on there. And then if I come in here, there's just something I'd like to show you in here. So if I come down here, you'll see 25,000 miles, as I mentioned before. And then if I click on additional vehicle information, that's where you'll see all of the premium speakers and the full self-driving capability, which I mentioned before there. And then if I just stick the car into reverse, you'll see you've got a nice big reverse camera here as well. And then if I swipe up from the bottom, you've got the 2 cameras which I mentioned, which are on the front wings there as well. And I'll just pop it back into P to stop the beeping. So yeah, there's tons you can do with this. And the other thing I'd like to show you is the car's got heated seats, as you would expect. So you just touch it there, and it will heat the seats up, obviously. And then if you've got dogs or anything like that, and you want to keep the car sort of climatized for the dog so it doesn't get too hot in the summer, there's a specific dog mode for the car, and it actually does come up on the screen to let people know what the temperature is. So if somebody's walking past, they're not going to panic that there's a dog in the car, because it tells you how cold or warm it is in the car, and that they're at a perfect temperature. I mean, they really do think of everything. And then another thing I'd like to show you under here, so you've got these lovely sort of gloss black covers. If I just push that to release it, you've got a dual wireless phone charger. So you just pop your phone on either side, and you can charge 2 phones wirelessly, and these just clip straight back down. And then if I show you in this one as well, you've got very deep sort of cubby holes. They go a long way down, and there's tons of storage everywhere in it. They really have thought of everything. And as I mentioned before, if you have a quick look in, you'll see how expansive this glass roof is. It goes all the way back down to the bottom of the rear window, actually. So it's two sections of glass, but very large indeed. And I'll just jump outside the car with the card. So as I mentioned before, if you've got the card and you haven't connected your phone to lock the car, you just sort of wave it down there and it locks the car. Power folding mirrors, everything you'd expect. They come with tons of sort of spec included. They're a great car, probably the most usable cars on the road at the moment. Enough range, a WLTP range of 254 miles, which is enough for most people to do everyday, weekly journeys to work and back and not have to worry whatsoever. As I mentioned, we've priced this car extremely competitively today, and I'm pretty sure it won't hang around for long. My name's Ben. Thank you very much for watching.